Righteousness is alignment, the power to align our lives with God's will. Timeless teachings from Amos, Plato, Confucius, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr. We are unity of consciousness where we help you to achieve personal and spiritual growth. Let's discuss why alignment with God's will has been essential and is extremely important right now. Righteousness is often misunderstood. Some hear the word and think of rule-keeping. Many think of moral superiority. Others think of religious performance. But the deepest spiritual traditions point to something far more alive and far more demanding. Righteousness is alignment. Alignment between belief and action, between conscience and conduct, between the human heart and God's will, between truth and how we live. Righteousness is not about appearing pure. It is about becoming integrated. It is when your inner compass and your outward steps point in the same direction. Righteousness and integrity intertwined. Across history, prophets, philosophers, sages, and reformers have spoken with one voice on this truth. A life aligned with divine justice, truth, and compassion carries transforming power. Today, we will explore timeless teachings from the Prophet Amos, the philosopher Plato, the sage Confucius, and modern moral leaders Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. Different cultures, different centuries. One message: right living is right alignment. Let us begin. Amos' teachings focus on righteousness as living justice. The prophet Amos spoke with fierce clarity about righteousness, not as ritual, but as justice lived. He delivered one of the most enduring lines in spiritual history. Let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Amos criticized empty worship, disconnected from ethical living. He warned that ceremonies without justice are noise, not holiness. Another theme from Amos teaches that God rejects religious display when the vulnerable are neglected and the poor are exploited. For Amos, righteousness meant social alignment with God's justice, not private spirituality alone. For our times, this teaching is deeply relevant. Righteousness is not attending but ignoring suffering, speaking but not acting, believing but not embodying. Alignment today means fairness in dealings, integrity in work, compassion in systems, courage in truth, participation with courage, seeking truth. Spiritual alignment is measured in how power treats weakness. Is this a motto for today's world? Is the power becoming more powerful while the weak can barely stand? How do we change this? Do we look the other way until we become the weak and our voice is lost in the background noise and our actions have disappeared on the trail of time? Plato's teachings focus on the justice in the soul. Plato approached righteousness through philosophy rather than prophecy, but reached a strikingly similar conclusion. In the Republic, he teaches that justice begins within the soul. The just man is at harmony with himself. For Plato, a righteous life is one where reason, courage, and desire are properly ordered, not chaotic. He warned, the price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Righteousness is not passive goodness, It is active responsibility. Nowadays, it seems that the attention and identity are fragmented. Many feel divided within themselves. Plato's alignment means values guiding choices, principles guiding behavior, conscience guiding ambition. Inner disorder produces outer disorder. But is it noticed early enough by the bearer of this disorder and by the society? Inner alignment produces moral clarity. What is this clarity is seeking today? Materiality or spiritual development? Righteousness is internal architecture, not external image. The integrity of oneself is continuous and unwavering. Only then the blueprint of whole societies will walk the path of God's will alignment. Confucius taught that righteousness in relationships. Confucius grounded righteousness in relational ethics. He taught, the superior person understands what is right, the inferior person understands what will sell, and to see what is right and not do it is want of courage. For Confucius, righteousness, yai, meant moral appropriateness in action, especially in relationships and leadership. Right conduct is not convenience, it is duty guided by virtue. Today, people in general face constant pressure to optimize, profit, and perform. Confucian alignment asks, what is right, not what is trending, what is honorable, not what is rewarded. Righteous alignment today looks like keeping your word, acting with respect, choosing duty over applause, choosing integrity over advantage. Character is alignment practiced daily. Mahatma Gandhi's take on aligning one's activities with the will of God is alignment through truth and non-violence. Gandhi built his life around a single word. Truth, he said. Truth is God. My life is my message. For Gandhi, righteousness was alignment between truth, means, and ends. One could not reach a righteous outcome through unrighteous methods. He insisted that moral alignment must shape action, not just intention. Modern culture often justifies and promotes that wrong actions for good outcomes, often wearing shining armor of good on the wrong actions. This often is practiced from regular individuals to corporations, including governments. Gandhi rejects this. Alignment means truthful speech, non-harmful action, consistency between values and tactics. You cannot plant injustice and harvest justice. Injustice will catch up eventually and square the ledger. Alignment includes the path, not only the goal. Martin Luther King Jr. Righteousness in courageous love. Dr. King fused prophetic faith and social action. He declared, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." King's righteousness was not abstract. It was embodied through courageous, non-violent resistance rooted in love. He taught that alignment with God's will includes confronting injustice without surrendering love. Love will triumph over all actions, but it has to be nurtured continuously and in depth. This message speaks directly to polarized modern societies and individuals that call themselves the social justice warriors. The one-sided visions that are aligned, forgoing whole societies. cohesion in the society means inclusion and nurturing love, which is the ultimate alignment with God's mission. Alignment today means courage without hatred, resistance without dehumanization, truth without cruelty, justice without revenge. Righteousness is love with backbone. Across these voices we hear harmony. Amos, align worship with justice. Plato, align the soul within Confucius. Align conduct with duty. Gandhi, align means with truth. King, align justice with love. Righteousness is not rigidity, it is congruence. It is continuous dignity. It is not cruel. It is nurturing love and pointing and owing mistakes. Correcting these mistakes to embrace the love and alignment with God's mission. Alignment with God's mission is not achieved once. It is practiced daily. Alignment is not hung up on a missionary to save us from our mistakes. It is us reckoning with our mistakes and not repeating them. Finding clarity in our actions, clear vision, and seeing the truth for what it is. God's mission is for all of us and is the individual battles to become better people for ourselves and for all, accepting the fact that we all belong to God. When belief, action, truth, and compassion line up, power emerges. Not loud power, perfused power, quietly, repeatedly, honestly. It happens in small decisions. When you tell the truth instead of editing it, when you act fairly instead of conveniently, when you speak kindly instead of sharply, when you choose courage instead of comfort. Righteousness is not perfection, it is direction, a compass, not a trophy. To align with God's will is not to become severe, it is to become clear. Clear in conscience, clear in compassion, clear in responsibility. Alignment simplifies life, because when truth leads, confusion reduces. When love is practiced, there is no one left behind. That is true alignment with God's will. We all belong to God. You no longer ask, what benefits me most? You ask, what is right? And strangely, that question brings deeper peace than self-interest ever could. The great teachers we explored today did not agree on every doctrine, but they agreed on this. Right living requires inner and outer agreement. Integrity is spiritual strength. When your values and actions unite, your life gains weight, credibility, and influence. So begin gently. Choose one alignment today, one honest word, one fair action, one courageous kindness, one truth lived. Alignment grows by repetition. And when you walk aligned, you do not walk alone. Truth walks with you. Justice strengthens you. Love steadies you. And your life itself becomes a message. May we become people who see more clearly, listen more deeply, walk together in the lane of love. We are unity of consciousness where we help you to achieve personal and spiritual growth. Walk in truth. Hold on to real love. Walk aligned.